So the fourth lesson is about hygienic work practices. Let us start. This section is regarding how to handle food and keep it safe from the germs and contamination. So there are two main parts. The first part is related to the good hygiene, that how it is important to wash hands, and then there are some steps which you should take, and it is the best way to taste the food rather than just using hands to taste the food. It is best way. It is good to taste the food with the help of a spoon. Then it's a checklist. Wash your hands with the help of any soap. Then we need to dry it as well using tissue rather than using towel. Disposable gloves is also a very best idea. Rather than touching the face and hair, it's better to cover them or avoid any contact. And then jewelry and these rings etc. must be removed. Now there are some steps which are compulsory while washing the hands. The second part is regarding preventing cross contamination. So keeping the cooked food away from the raw food is one of the best way. Then there is another checklist. So use separate cutting boards for raw and cooked food items. Clean and disinfectant utensils must be used. Avoid touching the raw and cooked food at the same time. Keep raw and cooked food separate. Use different color cutting boards to avoid the mixing while cutting the raw materials and the cooked food. Ensure you have the necessary clean utensils before starting any work. Cleanliness and of the surface and equipment is also important. And then there is a further checklist which is also about the cleanliness of the materials used and broken, as cracks have chances for the microorganisms to penetrate into it. That's why cleaning the surface before work and equipment is very important, and it's good thing not to leave any tool dirty. Correct handling and storage of raw materials is also very important. And then again there is a checklist for this. There should be a cold storage for keeping the materials. Dates should be considered in mind. Temperature is also one of the important thing for the
turn of charging,
keeping of everything. And storage requirements for raw materials should be followed. The next part is regarding food industry worker. So what are the key roles to be played by a worker? So it is to follow the proper hygienic practices. Knowledge of food hygiene is very important. Health check if any worker is not feeling good or is infected. Even if the worker or the chef is taking antibiotics, still they need to take proper bed rest and then come. Clothing and personal hygiene is important. The cleaning working clothes should be separate. Proper masks and also piercing jewelries should be removed. Personal hygiene is also very important. Avoid the contact with the skin and hairs, and if there is any cut, still disposable gloves should be used. Avoiding skin touch is also very important. Artificial nails should also not be used. So this was all about. Now moving towards the next section.